Tommy, a big way to bounce back tonight, a 5-0 win. You must be delighted.
Yeah, I'm delighted for the lads. They worked hard all pre-season, and to get a 5-0 win, missing a few players. We missing 4 from last week's squad, 5 from last week's squad. With Tommy, Stephen Healy went to Collingwood Cup all week. Lee J, Fionn were injured, and Mark Walsh was unavailable as well. So to come up here and get a 5-0 win. Look, it probably wasn't a 5-0 game. We were clinical. I felt they could have got a couple of goals as well, but we were clinical tonight.
Racing to a fairly early 2-goal lead. I suppose the Cove game was only not that long ago. Do you start to wonder, can we hold our shape? Can we, stop us from kind of conceding a couple of goals? Does that slip into your mind?
Yeah, it does, of course. Yeah, it always does. But every game takes gets its own momentum. Look, the first 10 minutes we were under the cosh. First 10-15 minutes that we scored, and the first 2 goals were 2 good counter attacks, if I remember correctly. Really good play from Carla Sullivan in both for both goals, and Lee for a good first time finish for the first one, and then the second one was a cracking finish. And a really good hat-trick from Lee. So there were good goals all around and good time.
You had a nice few first appearances tonight, the likes of Owen Martin, Joe Hansen, Ben Lee came in for his debut, Wojtek came in. Lots of change. Connor Wilson, another one who was brilliant tonight. You've a lot bigger squad than previous years, and I suppose most importantly you've a mature squad. You've a lot of men on the bench, and you've been able, even though you were missing 5 from last week, you were able to bring in another 5 or 6 and I suppose not be any weaker really. You've got a lot of depth. You must be happy with, I suppose, how the squad is looking. We do and we don't. There's a lot of lads you had Joe come in there tonight. He's 21, so he's never played really the men's game too much. A few times. Owen is 20, 21, 22 as well. So they're young lads. Well, Connor Wilson, 25, 26, been around a bit, played a bit in New Zealand. Probably's never really played that position. He came in as an attacker, but I felt that he's a really good midfielder. For me, he looks to be, he can play in any position really. Connor is a good lad, good attitude, works his socks off, and puts in really good effort. So I think he's the type of lad that you could play in any position, across the middle or up anywhere across the front. He's very clever. He'd be one that is definitely mature, and we showed a bit of maturity there tonight, although as I said, we probably could have conceded a couple. I thought Robbie did well when he came in because he's only been back training fully for a week and a half, so it was good that he got that 45 minutes under his belt. Back at home next week against Finn Harps. To the best of my knowledge, they lost 1-0 tonight against Dundalk. It's a good opportunity to put back-to-back wins. They won't be easy. They're a side you've kind of had an indifferent record against, and they have some quality players themselves, so it's a difficult proposition. Yeah,
of course it is. Every game is difficult, Jason. As I said, every game takes there's a momentum, and whoever gets the momentum in every game, and wherever it shifts. So, and if we get the first goal, I know last week we didn't. We did get the first goal and we got beaten still, but it's really difficult to win games in this league. No matter who, even if you have a big budget. It's difficult because people or coaches can set up and look, we've done it for 3 or 4 years, and we've done it again here tonight. We wouldn't be expected to come up here they've a lot of Premier Division players that have come down from the likes of Sligo, Bohemians and Shells and the like, so they wouldn't be expected to be in around the top of the league. We wouldn't be, but that doesn't mean we're not here to make up the numbers as usual. We always try to win every game, and that's what we did tonight. We tried to win it, and we did, luckily enough, but as I said, that can change any time.